Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are we all doing today? I apologize. We don't have things up just right this second because we need to actually open up the launcher and then open up the video game itself. I'm gonna be fixing some audio things, so bear with us.
Yep.
Aha.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's not right.
Just hit edit and transform. And it's 1600 by 900.
1600. 900, you say?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them pixels. They did not have the raw for this.
Nope. Can I have a side stream?
How dare you ask me for this?
Doing it.
There you go. Aw, this is some music though, right? This is good. Oh, man. So this game. Never played it before the remaster came out, but I watched a Let's Play of it by Lucajin way back in the day. Super long ago. So I have fond memories of this game even though I never played it. Oh, I want cheap peanut butter cookie sandwiches. That's a good opening. That's just a
Yeah.
real good opening. Uh-oh,
It
what's
is.
going on here? Why are things... Uh-oh. What, hello? Oh, there we go.
Hi. Uh,
I now have access to my controller. Vibration. On. Ah, yes. Look at this. Gaze upon it and its beauty. Ah, here we go. So, you feel the vibes. This is true. This is our main character. His name is Surge. And yeah, we'll just keep it being Surge. Closing my window because it's getting cold out there. Ooh, these are good vibes. Like, here. Can you hear this? I'm not sure if you could hear that through the microphone, but there were vibes. Uh-oh. There we go. What is it, Surge? You look troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now. Oi, Surge. Oi, come on, Surge Orla. There we go. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good. There we go. I gotta have a bad Australian accent for the bad Australian writing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's supposed to be Australian. That's why she says bugger and mate and, you know. Oh god, that's right. I need to turn on auto run. There we go. So, in this game, when you start, you get a random party member. Like, there's Surge and Kid, and then one of the random members that you can get throughout the game. For me, the first time it was Lean, and in this one it's Orla. Some kind of switch? Bugger! So close and yet so far. I don't know. I'm on the spot. My accents are bad on the spot, apparently. And they're not that good to begin with. Hello, Rook. Alright, yeah, we'll get into a fight. We gotta show this off. Smooth as butter. Alright then. So, this game works kind of weird. You can either choose a light, medium, or heavy hit. The hit percentage is shown on the numbers there. And depending on if you choose light, medium, or heavy, you're gonna get more access to your element grid. So, 1, 2, 3. I filled up my element grid with the 1, 2, 3 combo, which means I can choose anything I want. So I'm just gonna hit him with Meteor Shower +1. Yeah, this thing does an in media res thing. You start like halfway through the game. Ooh. That was a buttery smooth little look up there, at least on my side. Oh no! On the stream you could see the bounding box around the big planet. That was hilarious. Is there a way for me to put this in full screen? Window frame. Custom. No, that's not it. Damn it.
That was an option you had to set before you loaded the game.
It might have been, in fact, that thing. Okay, well, we're gonna just get through the opening part, and then I'm gonna mess with it. No, the girl's name is Kid. The main character's named Surge. Like, the girl in red with the ponytail. But don't worry, there's a Catman, and his name is Lynx. So yeah, that's the kind of naming you can expect. I think I want to go this way. Ah! Bats! So I showed off Surge that time. I'm gonna show off... we'll show off Kid. Kid is an innate red character, which means she gets more powerful the more red there is on the field.
Look purple on my screen.
No, we were looking at the enemy. The enemy is innate dark. Innate black.
Okay.
Yeah, Alphabet is innate dark. And so we're gonna throw magma underneath him. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you, controller? And Orla! Hi there.
Oh, those hair graphics did not go well.
She looks like a blonde Hatsune Miku.
She too floppy macaroni to her head.
Slightly boiled macaroni. My controller is just doing nothing but rumble. Hang on a second here.
I do like that the victory theme is the one from Trigger.
Yeah. Vibration function off. That's not stopping it.
You may need to unplug and replug your controller. Also, I will be right back.
Okay. Sir, I need you to work. I'm trying to do a stream here. There it is. And it's rumbling again. God damn it. Gonna end up like one of those people who does work on jackhammers all day. This is really distracting, actually. Orla, let's show off what you can do. Punch. Axe kick. Nice. So, whenever you get interrupted in your combo, your percentage on hit goes back to the base. So I'm just going to want to do that again. And yeah, we'll hit it with an ice blast, sure. Excellent. Fuck him up, Surge. And so yeah, if you look there, you see when I missed, I didn't actually gain any of those green little things at the bottom there, so I can't actually use Meteor Storm or whatever. So instead I'm going to use Meteorite and drop it on its head. I do have another controller that I can use, but it's a Nintendo controller, so I have no idea if it'll work very well. Oh, it stopped buzzing. Alrighty, let's go. So, they just have the battle theme going this entire time, which is hardcore. The only problem is that there's only the one battle theme. Like, maybe some, like, special boss fights might have different music. But for the most part, this is the battle theme you're gonna have for every random encounter. But it's just so good, though, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna hit these alpha bats. God damn it. Would you believe this runs better on my Switch than it does currently? Magma Bomb. Hi, Edge. Arrow Saucer. Have at you. Really? You didn't die. And here we go. Single hit. Bam! And it's dead. Man. I like Orla as a character, but she shows up, like, at the end of the game. Like, final third. If you're going by story arcs. Here we go. Seen some people say it runs better on the PlayStation. Not sure how accurate it is, but you can believe it. I mean, I'm sure it might run better on the PlayStation, but it also has worse graphics. What the bloody hell just happened? What are we doing out here? Wow, bugger. So high up. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? How would I know what that feels like, Orla? This sure is some Ford, eh, Serge? Huh? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. You wanna know what's up, ads? So just stay on your toes, eh? How do you like my terrible Australian accent, people who are now hearing me voice kid? Ooh. Oh, those pixels. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, all the pre-rendered backgrounds and everything look really good when they've been upscaled. But they just didn't have any of the pre-rendered cutscenes, I guess. So anyway, yeah, that's a thing that just happened. Hi there. Surge. Good morning, Surge. And then this is where the bell rings. Wake up, sleepyhead. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Achievement unlocked, The Awakening. I sure do love sleeping on wood without a blanket or pillow. Oh no, wait, he has a pillow, but it's where his feet were. Surge, you are a freak.
We're not gonna talk about the mask above him.
No, we're gonna talk about the not-so-secret savings. We got 200 G. Would you like to rest? No, not now. Yeah, those are some pretty freaky masks, I guess. But islands, so you know.
There's a tab to the left.
What did I... Yeah. Yeah. Surge took the tablet out of the pot. It's a weed gummy. Hi, Mom. Good morning, Surge. My name is Marge. Your dad's name was Darge.
Ugh.
You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. Didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? She came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Neverland. Don't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. So, Jay, I know you just went ugh at me, but you can't go ugh at me because there's a character whose name is Korcha, and his mom's name is Macha, and his dad's name was Papacha, and his uncle's name was Pacha.
Oh, I'm glad you got some Lalafels in here. That's
exactly. Cool. Check out this sawfish. I did not read Poppy. Poppy caught it down at the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. You're just letting it just like flop around here? You haven't killed it yet? That's cruel. Hello, Surge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. No amount of rain can wash away your sins, old lady. Yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging now that the rain's let up. They must be conducting some kind of investigation up there in Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? Why indeed?
Oh, hey, go back to the swordfish.
Kind of interesting how there's still the PS1 Jagged thing going on with 3D models. Yeah, like they have like forearm model. What about the swordfish?
How could it to the left?
Yeah. What do you think of this sawfish? Have you ever seen one this size? It's gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Don't you agree?
You're probably right.
You're probably right. You think so too? I knew it! I just knew it. If it's really true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will stop pouring in, I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much squid gut pasta as I want in Termina. Life is good. Termina? Uh-oh. Yeah, right, who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. Thanks anyway, Serge. Thanks for playing along. Give this to a girl you like. You received the Komodo scale without lifting a finger. Wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon's King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Wow. I know where I can get some scales. Gimme. Gimme your scales.
Up to the lady, the old lady.
The old lady. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that the Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the young'uns these days. You're collecting them too, huh? What, to make a silly little necklace? That's right. Yes? Well said, you truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me a Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well. This is truly top secret. Rock and roll to trap the sucker. Use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. There's always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might. Beware, Komodo dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past them with all your might. Actually, I guess there's no point overtaking them. Anyhow, it's all about guts, my boy. Once you catch up, you must fight. Kick the little sucker's butt. But don't get your own butt kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of an expert. Now go! Go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
There's a basement here. You should, yeah.
I have played this bit.
Okay.
Hi, sir. Oh, hi, Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her brother since as long as I can remember. Guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion, sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They all represent my hard work and dedication. I love my job, and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking when I see Kiki. About how I could have had a different future. What if I'd chosen a different path 10 years ago? Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better, I just wonder where the other path would have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about the you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Thanks for the existential dread, mister. Oh, hey, Serge, you want this? Take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Got the shark tooth. That's a special secret that will help us later. Look at this pepperoni here. Hello, sir. Humana, humana, humana. She sure is pretty. What a knockout dancer that Mickey is. Part town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say no one, compares to Mickey. But mind you, I've never actually seen Mickey dance. How I would love to see them jiggle. Her arms, of course. Whoa, don't tell Grandma about this. Gross.
The Wild Hungry Man.
The Wild Hungry Man? Oh yeah, he is the Wild Hungry Man. There's a secret here. Found Heckran bone. Just a second here. One moment. Alright then. Just go on in here and steal this man's stuff. Found a hat. Why, hello, Surge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude, the fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how do you like it? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing this rundown shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Yikes! Just kidding, just kidding. I'm just saying how good the work environment is. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, we were told what we were supposed to do, which is go talk to Lena, so let's go ahead and go talk to Lena. Yippee! Hi, Lena. You're late, Surge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose? You promised you'd go get me some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo! Surge, Lena, look at me! You should join us, it feels really good. Yes?
Never mind.
Like the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Gotcha. Now I'm curious, though.
I'm using this walkthrough here, and there's items that you didn't get.
Yeah.
And a character recruit, but I think you know about it.
Yeah. The important thing is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault, you were late. Once you've collected some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Surge? No problem. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then. Don't just stand around, go and collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see. 3 should be enough. Good luck, Surge, I'm counting on you. Oh, beautiful day. You caught me dozing. Do you like the sea? Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, this sure is great. But don't remember, Surge, don't take it too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secret, the sea whispers? I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That is, if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom. That's creepy, sir. So yeah, like Jay said, we actually have a character that we can get now. We want to go this way. Look at this doopy little thing. Are you prepared to meet the strongest character? Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Maybe next time, says Poshul. Well, I have this to say to you, sir. Is that a Hecarim bone? 30 poo. A present for I? How'd you know? To accept or not to accept? Ahem. Me accept your present, and me shall help you. Me will do anything you want. Me will be honored to be by your side. Me will use my pretty miracle power X. Me will do it, Surgy Poo.
And me has joined your party.
No, this came first.
I know. That's what Rook said.
Yeah. So yeah, we now have Poshul.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like Jar
Stuff
Jar?
you missed.
Yeah. I'm still moving around. Hi, Toma the 14th, the Great Explorer Toma, are looking for treasure. You weren't gardening, you were looking for treasure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, if you go to the center of town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, back where you got the bone to begin with. There was a girl in red talking about poems. There's a barrel behind her that if you talk to it 4 times, you get to sing.
Oh. That's a super secret thing. That's the wrong one. I don't think that's Jar Jar, because, like, Jar Jar is, like, racist, and Poshul is, I'm a dog that learned to talk. No answer, it's just a barrel. No answer, it's just a barrel. No answer, it's just a barrel. What do you want already? I said I'm just a barrel. Fine, take it, man. Here. Found uplift in the barrel.
Okay, outside there's a kid between this hut and the next hut. Or the past that kid there.
Yeah. Hey, sir, do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire. I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. Can I just give him one?
Yep.
Serge, is that a Komodo dragon scale? No way, is it real? How about giving it to me, please? Pretty please? I won't ask you for another favor for the rest of my life. Now, please. I assume that I just want to give it to him and not sell it.
Correct.
Really? You're sure? Yes, alright, thanks a million. Let me give you this, put it to good use. We got uplift. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Do you know what Poshul's favorite food in the whole entire world is? Heck, Ranbones. She'd do anything to get her paws on one. She'll obey your every command if you gave her one. Isn't that right, Poshul? Yes, that's right, third Jipu.
If you examine the cart in the middle, there's a custom frame.
New frame. Oh, looks like you found it. Well, go ahead and take it. It's on me. Shellfish. Can I interest you in something? I've got some great elements. Want to take a look? Show me your elements. Just a second. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna definitely want to get an aqua beam. I'm gonna get a fireball and a cure. I think that might be okay for now. Thanks, come again. Alright, let's have a look at things. So, in order to use elements, you have to allocate them. Right now, Surge has Tablet on his level 1. He has Cure +1 on his level 2, and he's got an empty slot here on level 3. All the things that we have are level 1, but they can be put in slots up to the plus or minus. That's down at the bottom there. So, like, Cure can be put in something up to +8, I think. I'm gonna put Aqua Beam on there. And I'm gonna get rid of the tablet and replace it with Uplift. What's Poshul got? Poshul's got nothing. Alright then. Poshul, put Uplift up that high one. Fireball down low, and Cure on the middle one. Wait. I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. I'm a fool. There we go. Cool.
You save?
I can save once I get out onto the world map.
Okay. There's nothing else here according to this thing.
You're an Henri. What brings you to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Surge. There's something going near the Hydra Marches if you go to the east. Don't want you to run into those evil dwarves in that Hydra now. Alright then.
Yes, we are playing the good new old game.
That is correct. Okay, save. Save slot. The first spot is for autosaves, apparently. Alright. I'm going to close this out and see if I can put it in full screen mode. Just give us a moment, friends.
Yep, what he said.
Screen mode. Borderless mode. There we go. Graphical style. New or classic? Oh. Do you guys want to have the classic graphical style? Let's have a look at that. Let's see how this looks.
It's gonna look crunchy.
It might look a little crunchy. There we go.
You'll have to resize the window again.
Oh yeah. What do we want for that?
1600 by 900 again.
1600 by 900. Properties. No.
Nope.
Transform.
Transform.
Much better. Oh, that's crunchier. That's crunchier.
Why did you do it?
Mostly because I wanted to do the meme. But you know, let's How do I kill things? I need out. I need out. Wait a second. Change video settings. No.
You can't change that video setting.
Sorry, my joke didn't work so well. And watch as I have to adjust things again.
Nope, you're fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Continue. There we go. Fossil Valley South. This always reminds me of Baton Kaitos. Oh, I say I should stream that, but in order to stream it, I need a capture card, but I totally would. The Pore Army is currently investigating this area. It's off limits to the general public. We will inform you when our investigation is complete. Did you guys know? There's a secret behind the waterfall. I have no idea what to do with this secret. I just know that it's here. Check it out. Spooky shit, isn't it? Anyway. Back out we go. Now, we were told not to go to the Hydra Marshes, which are over here. So we're going there. Why isn't Surge? Did the village elders tell you not to come near here? along with the dwarves to find other monsters in this forest. Can't just let you wander off by yourself. What are you talking about? Can't you see that me, Poshul, is here? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Poshul. Didn't even notice you. Anyway, Poshul won't be much help, so I suggest you guys head back to the village. Poshushu! Poshul is the best. So here we are at Lizard Rock.
Now you can save your game.
No, I saved the game out on the old side. Like, it
Oh,
auto
okay.
saves.
Yeah, that's right. Modern conveniences.
Hey look, there's one of those things we need to kill. This guy's blocking a treasure chest, so he must die. Oh yeah, this is moving much smoother.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you should start with the time shifter. And the L3 and R3 buttons do things.
Yeah, one of them lets you avoid battles entirely, the other one lets you have full element gauge the entire time. Uh-oh. There we go. Death to you! Now, this is an innate blue enemy, so I'm gonna hit it with Uplift instead. And this is good tactically, because Poshul is an innate yellow character. Which means that now that the field is got 2 yellow segments, she's become more powerful. Holy shit. HP plus. And the cool thing about this game is if you win and you still have like bonus fireball, if you still have stuff on your element gauge, you can use those for healing. I'm not sure if it's only affects elements or if it also affects the base damage, if I'm entirely honest. I was gonna show off how she was super powerful, but then she killed the thing before she could use an element anyways. Oh, for goodness sake. Try and flee now. Fool! Oh, multiple Komodo dragons. Ow. So these Komodo dragons are innate red, which means they are weak to blue elements. But, again, I'm going to use Uplift first to give Poshul a little bit of a bonus. Oh yeah, EXP doesn't exist, and grinding is non-existent unless you're min-maxing. Poshul, kill. Oh, alright then. Basically, you'll get, like, mini stat buffs when you fight things. Then they taper off for a while until you get a star, which is what happens when you fight a boss, basically. Well, this is the updated version. A little bit more updated. So, let's see. We will say that it looks pretty for it being upgraded a bit. Oh, no you don't. Get the fuck back here. Oh no, sand squirts! Apparently sand squirts are nothing to worry about. So I guess one other thing I should mention about the battle system here is, at the bottom there, we have stamina levels. Like, Surge currently has -6 and Poshul has 7. And so everything that you do will take a certain amount of stamina. A light hit takes 1 stamina, medium takes 2, and heavy hit takes 3. So if you do a 1-2-3 combo, I said if you do a 1-2-3 combo, you end up at 1 stamina. Using an element takes 7 stamina. So sometimes you can just build up and just unleash. Stored it safely. You can build up your element and then instead of launching them all off in one go, you can just do another light physical attack and wait until you're more full on your... Oh my goodness! On your stamina, so that you have less downtime between your attacks. Doesn't come into play quite as much when you're low level like this because there's only so much space you have on your element grid. Sure, why the hell not? Let's use something different for once. Aqua Beam! God damn it, I'm ruined by the internet. All I could think when I saw that was, Dr. Robotnik screaming about his super laser piss. Oh my god. So, yeah, you see that, you need to actually hit things in order to throw out your powerful stuff. I'm just gonna use Fireball. Finally, Poshul gets to use magic. Ow. Really? Oh, and now we're both out of stamina. So, here, I'm gonna just show you quickly. Poshul here. She's got 7 stamina, and she still has access to her spells. So we use one to cure Surge, and voila, she's at 0 stamina instead of at a negative stamina. So after you do one attack, you could switch over and attack with Poshul. Not that she would do anything useful right now. Bam! Just throw a rock at your enemies. That's all you need to do. Alright, we got a secret. An ivory helmet. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to put some stuff on. 1 ivory helmet. You can't wear 2 helmets, unfortunately. But a dog can wear a helmet. Oh, shoo shoo. Bone. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Can't remember how to get down here, actually. We'll do it in post. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Oh, there it is. Nope. Yeah, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? Have at you, squirt. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandstone, smashing its skull.
Iggy.
Yes.
No.
I gotta fill the dead air. Oh my god. Poshul is too powerful. Alright. Now, we've obtained 2 Komodo Dragon Scales. Well, we gave one away, but anyways. We have met the final Komodo Dragon. We just need to catch it. Have at you. Oh, you know what? Here's a good way of showing things off. I'm going to use Uplift, which will put me at -1 stamina. And now Poshul is at 1.8 stamina. And then 1.8 minus 7 is minus 4.2. And now Poshul is the most powerful she's ever been. But she can only attack once. Yeah, I'm just kind of fucking around. And, yeah, you'll notice we're not getting any stat buffs anymore. Get in there. Oh my god. Speed up. Oh god! I thought it was a hold. It's a toggle. Silver loop. Give me the silver loop. Increased hit percentage. Alrighty, we want to go this way. Oh, that was weird. Never seen that before. Go. It's kind of hilarious how there's obviously nothing textured. Like, it's just a flat plane until the rock comes out. Have at you. See that? It's hilarious. Okie dokie. Time to kill. And now we go up the beanstalk. There's another fucking enemy. We've mashed that button. That went okay. Who fucking designed Poshel anyways? She's got two tails, a lock on her collar. Like, this is the craziest dog design ever. Oh. Press A to jump. God damn it. It's gonna be all fucking day with this. Never mind, second time's the charm. Did you ever play Chrono Cross?
Me?
Yeah.
A very long time ago, I remember getting very far in it, but I have absolutely no memory of, like, plot details or combat system or anything.
Well, that's okay, because the plot is kind of fucky.
Yeah, it is.
Basically, Chrono Trigger's whole thing was, we're gonna use time travel to prevent something from happening. Whereas Chrono Cross is like, we're gonna go between timelines. Oh! Hello there!
The boss.
It's a boss. Mama Komodo. Karma Chameleon. Kill it with fire, Poshel. Well, I don't want to use a blue element on it, so I'm just going to smack it. Let's see here. Strategically, I want to smack it with a hammer. And now Poshel can do a little bit more. Oh, that's fine. Punch. Keep on missing. God dang it.
The overall
Alright.
plot of this game is what would be the consequences of a bunch of teenagers running roughshod over the timeline in Chrono Trigger. Yeah.
Kind of, basically.
I will be right back. I need to get some coffee or something.
Okay. Oh no, I got squirted. Uh-oh. Blue field. Why won't you die? Oh, there it goes. Cool. Super complicated, not fully explained fault lines. Oops. Hang on, let me open this up. Star! Reached a new growth level. HP plus 12. HP plus 12. Holy shit. And we've also gained some extra... Got 3 Komodo scales. Poshushu, we now have 3 Komodo scales. Let's get moving to a Pasa beat and wait for Lena. Alright. Before we do, let's stick one of these. There, that'll work. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing right now. Star's Nemesis glances up. God damn it. You're not allowed to be funnier than me, Medizine. I'm supposed to be entertaining you. This isn't fair. Hey, look. It's Opasa Beach. There you are. Sorry I'm late. I hope you didn't wait too long, Serge. Poshul. Didn't expect to see you here, so this is where you went off to. Wee, Lena's here. How you doing? Oh, are you two on a date? Sorry. Me think me should leave you two alone. Okay, this is getting a little bit more racist. Oh, please, don't be silly. Poshushu. Well, how'd it go? Did you get the Komodo dragon scales? Oh, they're beautiful. I'll be able to make a great necklace with these. Thank you, Serge. And you too, Poshul. Ahem, no problem. It sure has been a long time since you came here. We used to come so often. The sea never changes, does it? I don't remember Fallout starting like that. The sea. The sea never changes. This isn't the voice of Ron Perlman. This game does have so much optional dialogue. The scene is very different without recruiting Poshul. Because I actually didn't get Poshul at this point. There's another point later on that you can get Poshul. And I got her then. Actually, I didn't even get her then. The sea never changes, does it? It's been rolling in and out like this since long before we were born. It's been here for eternity, it seems. It's probably seen many things, heard many things. It'll probably keep rolling in and out, long after our lifetime without a single change. Hey, Serge, remember that time we sat and talked like this back when we were kids? With the gentle sea breeze and the tranquil sound of the waves? Just the two of us, talking. Do you still remember that day? Hey, you want to have a really important choice that if you answer wrong, you're not going to find out until, like, 2/3 of the way through the game? Choose that you don't remember. I do remember. Really? You do? So you haven't forgotten about the promise we made that day? Hee, that makes me happy. But aren't memories strange? Just when you think that you've forgotten about something, it comes floating back into your heart. It's true. I have this memory of when I was sick with chickenpox. I was watching the Magic School Bus, the episode about gases and pressure and things, where they had like the pink gas to show how air moves and things. And I remember just having like one of those like koosh ball things. And I just remember throwing it at my just below my TV in my room while I was sick with chickenpox. And it's only because of that memory that I have any idea what that room in that house looks like at all. It's weird. I guess it's just there lying in wait, waiting for the right moment. Why, we might even remember this very moment someday. In 10, 20 years when we're all grown up and married and have kids of our own. When that time comes, I wonder what kind of adults we'll be. What kind of life will I be leading? I think you're gonna be a Twitch streamer. Hey, do you want to have another chance at fucking things up? Say that you're gonna forget things. We will never forget this day. Yeah, I hope you're right. Serge, there's been something I've been wanting to... Serge.
Hi.
Hi there.
Did you get the 2 choices yet?
I got the 2 choices. I got the right ones. What? What's wrong, Serge? I mean, this one isn't like... It's kind of obvious that, yeah, you should probably be nice to your girlfriend. Serge? You're just in time. I'm about to give Palpo fruit to Kyrie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Someone gave me drugs. Oh, stock children screaming sound effect. Oh, remember how we were just talking about memories and how they're just showing up? Oh, God. Timeline drugs. They're the best thing in the world. Nice little attention to detail there with the sand bunching up where his toes are. That's just good. What are you doing there, boy? It's dangerous to sleep out here. Take this. It's more drugs. Don't worry, they're prescription. It's opium. You alright, boy? What on earth are you doing lying down anyways? For a second there, I thought you might have been a dead body wash ashore. No, I'm good. Oh, where's Lena? You were the only one I saw when I got here. Are you a friend of Lena's? I believe she's in the village, babysitting. Well, I'd best be on my way. Anyway, if you're looking for Lena, you should stop by the village. You shouldn't be playing out here, boy. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you now. Somewhere, a red-suited ghost breathes a sigh of relief. Oh! Sergi Poo! You're finally up! Something went whoosh, and me without cold too. Me woke up first, so me went to go look around. But no sign of Lena anywhere. Do you think Lena spontaneously combusted? Me wonder if he's okay. Yeah, this... Good job, Poshel. You know how to cut the tension. Like... Oh, that's great. Nothing back here? Nah.
Shout out to the writer who had to translate spontaneously into potional.
Yeah. Ooh. There's some more bass in this. That's good. So anyway, yeah, we gotta go through Lizard Rock again. But it's full of not lizards, what the fuck? Possa Beach, danger, keep out. That wasn't there before. I already opened up this treasure chest. What the hell is happening? No, that one's gone, so that's good. Do you think these fish get bored of going in circles? Like, are they all just chasing the one in front of them, trying to eat them?
This is just a normal day in your life.
Excuse you? I do not do that many laps.
That's the objects around you.
Oh, I get it. He's joking that I have orbit. Have at you, anglerfish. It's time to show you who the top dog is. It's Poshel, because she's the only dog. Oh my god, these things have stoner eyes on them. Sorry, dude. Why do you have fireball?
Spicy fish.
I guess? Oh yeah, the Opa fish are innate red. Alright then. Aqua Beam! Have at you! Yeah. Good job, Poshel. Now kill! Throw a rock at him. Jay, what would you do if your dog could telekinetically throw rocks at you?
I would be dead.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. Found a bone. Oh, that's rude. You could have just pushed that right in and lost it. Oh, hi there. Death to the Komodo pups. My bloodlust transcends dimensions. The animations are so cool. I don't even care that they get a little samey after a while. They're just so cool. Oh my god. Poshel here with the incredible stat buffs. I don't know what's wrong with my controller. It keeps on just, like, disconnecting, even though it has no reason to. Ah! I just got jump scared by a Komodo pup.
Yeah.
Come on! Let me kill you already. Eh. Eh. Alright, here we go. Fireball! Wait, what am I doing? Fireball! Having Poshel really makes things easier. This is true. Alrighty. Whee! Jump. Ah, treasure chest. I'm gonna just kill you real fast and then we're gonna move on with some plot. You know, I don't think I ever gave Poshel something on her element grid. That's stupid of me. Maybe I didn't have anything. Let's quick looky here. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll just put a tablet on there just for safety's sake. Ivory helmet. Useless. I love the music in here. Arnie Village. Well, now you're in Arnie, what brings you to this quiet seaside village? There isn't much excitement here, but please relax and stay a while. But I live here. Looks like it's gonna be another scorcher today. It hasn't rained in a while. I don't know how much longer us old-timers can stand this heat, but you were just liking the heat because it was raining so much. I just haven't been able to hit a big one lately, you know? Not really concerned about the money or the profit, I just have this urge for a challenge. Come on, babe, I know you're out there. I need some excitement, give me a big catch. Well, you just had a big catch. Everyone says it's really creepy over in the El Nido Triangle. Some say you can hear strange voices. Some even claim to have seen a huge glowing egg down at the bottom of the sea. I tell you, eggs are so superstitious. Adults are superstitious, not eggs.
Them superstitious eggs.
I mean, if you could crack that easy, I think. Poshu? This room looks... different. Mama Third Poo, did you redecorate? It looks a little depressing. Thank you, Poshel. You're saying exactly what we're all thinking. In exactly the same parlance. Looks like this room's redecorated too. Look, it kind of looks like a junk room. It's so dusty in here. Yep. Magma bomb. Oh, hell yeah. What are you doing here, man? This is my island. Well, I'll let you rest for a little while, man. So you want to rest, man? Have a good night, man. Not exactly sure why the Komodo pup can talk like that and why he's a surfer bro, but you know, that'll be exactly 100G, man. Didn't I let you rest here? Quit complaining, man. Thanks, man. Huh? Who in the... What are you doing in my house? My house isn't a playground for you kids, alright? Go play outside. Yeah? Who are you, mister? This house is Thirty Poo's house, isn't it? Where is Mama Thirty Poo? Who? Marge? Who the heck is that? I've lived in this house for 5 years now. Sorry, that name doesn't ring a bell. For 5 years? Is that true, mister? Poshu? This is really, really weird. Whatever with all your gibberish, man. Just get out of here. Comic Relief Poshel. Humana, what a hunk. This here is Nikki from the Magical Dreamers, and as luck would have it, Nikki is holding a concert in the port town of Termina. There is heaven on this earth. It pays to live to an old age. I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to hear Nikki's beautiful voice. Whoa, stranger, don't tell Gramps about this. It's a vase. Can I face the vase, please? I want to talk to the vase.
Flower and dream.
It's now the flower and dream. Hey, lady. Hi there, haven't seen you around before. Are you from Termina? How's it going over there? I bet everyone's really excited for the Viper Festival. My poems? What are you talking about? I gave up on them ages ago. It was just a stupid dream I was obsessed with. I never did have any talent. But how did you know about that? Nobody knows about my poetry. Doesn't really matter anymore, whether I'm writing poems or not. Nobody would give a hoot about someone writing poems in a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere. Oh, a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere, huh? But just remember, dreams do come true. Do you honestly believe that? We live out in the middle of nowhere in this tiny village, leading small lives. Nothing's ever going to change, no matter how hard you try. And that's just the reality of it all. Sigh. Look at Posho playing with her lock. That's cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Go to the back room.
I mean, yeah. Cat!
Kid. Yeah.
Found a tablet, stole a tablet. I don't think there's anything else. What about talking to Pottery?
You can now because you talked to the girl. Talked to the pot 4 times.
No answer. No answer. No answer. What do you want already? I said I'm just a pot. Take it, man. Here. Ice lance in the pot. Nice.
Go to the hut left of the village where you recruited Postal.
Yeah. Cat.
And check the scroll on the wall.
Someone counted to 5. There's a tablet behind there. You want to see the chief? Chief Radius? Who's that? Ganji is our chief. No one goes by that name here. You must be mistaken. The only thing that the record of fate doesn't touch upon are birth and death. I don't mind, really. I don't think I want to know. What should I see first in the festival in Termina? Should I catch Nikki's concert, the mermaid dance show? What to see? Just between you and me, our Chief Ganji is really stingy. I can't cook a decent meal if I don't have fresh, quality ingredients, and then he complains about how the food tastes.
Yeah, I had a guide open the whole time because I realized I put in the title 100% run, not quite remembering that Iggy hadn't really played this before, and yeah.
Yeah! Yippee! Hey, Lena.
And he's dead.
Lena! So this is where you were. How could you just leave us and go back on your own? Go back on my own? What are you talking about, Poshel? And, who are you? Have we met somewhere before? Are you from Termina? Poshu? What are you saying, Lena? Hey, yeah, you. Don't be trying to pull any moves on our Lena, you jerk. Don't be silly. Don't go swimming out too far now, you hear? Okay, gotcha. Kids. I guess kids will be kids. Don't worry about them. You know, you look a lot like the boy who used to live next door to me. What was his name? Why? Why do you want to know his name? That boy died. He drowned when he was very young. This all happened about 10 years ago. Soon after, his mother passed away, too. I was still very young back then, so I don't remember too well, but Mom says his name was... Surge. I'm Surge. You're Surge? Stop that, that's not even funny. The boy is dead, don't you understand? And boy, I guess I kinda liked him. If that boy were alive today, I wonder what would have become of us. Sure is weird. Why am I opening up to you like this? Well, I guess there's no use thinking about the past. It's not like Surge is going to come back. Mom always tells me I shouldn't dwell on lost loved ones. You can find his grave up on Cape Howell. Actually, why don't you go visit the gravesite? No one's been up there in a while. Well, I still have some chores to finish. Sorry I blew up at you like that. Goodbye, stranger.
This says to go into the house on the top right and check the basement.
No, I can't do that until later.
No, this says you can do it right now.
Really?
You'll find her dad praying to an idol.
Yeah. I did it at this point before, and I couldn't get anything.
Scary music.
Scary music. Oh, hello there. I just finished praying. Take a look. It's called Mojo. It's a good luck charm from the Far East.
Oh, I have a guide on how to get Mojo.
Can you feel the love and affection oozing from it? It's just an amazing messenger of love and courage. Think about it, my brother. How our everyday lives are controlled by uncertainty and fear. Our spent yesterdays and uncertain tomorrows, how we live a meaningless today. This holy item, filled with prayers, protects and supports us.
Okay.
Come, my brother.
So what you do is you talk to him again, and then don't press X, but hit square and give him the shark tooth.
Yeah. I did this, and then I didn't get Mojo.
It says, get out of the room. You'll be stopped by an unknown voice. You'll notice the straw doll is moving, and it will join you.
I know, Jay. I'm just telling you what happened when I did it last time was I could not get Mojo. I showed him the thing. I talked to him, and then Mojo didn't join me.
Oh, well.
This other me became a fisherman who asked you to give this to me. What are you talking about? That's enough. There's only one me. And there's a point in my life where I thought about becoming a fisherman. That was a good 10 years ago, but I couldn't do it. I gave up on that path right then and there. I just gave up. I don't care what you say. This is the path I chose, and I don't regret it. Besides, you can't just change the way you live in the blink of an eye. Now, would you please put that thing away and leave me alone? Yep. No, you can totally recruit Mojo. It's just you have to do it after you go to the grave. Like, you gotta go to the grave, and only then. Like, you have to already have a guaranteed party member, not an optional one, before you can start getting Mojo. Electro Jolt. Bone. What's this? Alright. Let's allocate some elements here. Let's do Ice Lance instead of Aqua Beam. Magma Bomb instead of Cure. Let's give you Electro Jolt. Also instead of Cure. And Cure instead of your tablets. Yeah, that'll be fine. I know what you mean, Medizine. I'm just saying. After you do this stuff here, you have to go to the grave, and then you gotta get party members after the grave. And then you can get Mojo. And Poshel just backs off. Alright then. There's some writing on the tombstone. R.I.P. Our beloved Surge died age 7. Nobody can take anything away from him, nor can anyone give him anything. What has come from the sea has returned to the sea.
That which is dead can never die.
Exactly. So you must be the ghost of the boy who died 10 years ago, Surge. Well, that's just stupid. If I was a ghost, I wouldn't be old. Poshel, no! Don't move.
Just punch.
Sorry, Junior, but we have no business with your friends. We're just after you. Be a good boy and come with us. You just kicked Poshul off the side. But Sir Karsh, do you think it's truly true that this chap is a ghost? He seems like a perfectly perfect young boy to me. That doesn't matter. Found the boy here just as he said we would, didn't we? Now seize him. Hold your sea horses. Who the? Out of the way, Missy. You don't want to get hurt now, do you? Shut your trap. You're the ones who better get out of the way. You have a problem? Do you have any shaken idea who you're dealing with, Missy? That's enough. Listen up, Junior. Our orders are to take you in. We don't want to hurt you, just come with us. Or else this axe of mine will have to do the talking. Crying out loud. Would you shut up and get on with it? I'll kick your sorry asses so hard you'll kiss the moons! There are, in fact, 2 moons. Fair enough. You leave us no choice. You'll regret this, Missy. Let's see here. We got Karsh, pepper, and salt. Alright, let's just go for salt first. Smack. Sir, his innate element color attribute is white. That does it. Quick, attack him with the opposite element attribute color, black. Oh, unfortunately unfortunate. I don't seem to have any, sir. You nincompoop, you should always carry elements of every color. Then how about you there? I'm shaking in my shoes to tell you this, sir, but I don't have any either. We'll have to let you, Sir Karsh, show us how it's done. Useless fools. Real men don't need magic when they can fight with their might. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're gonna do Magma Bomb. Oh, this game sounds like it would be pretty bad if you were colorblind. Stabbity stabbity. And another Magma Bomb. Away with you, Pepor. I'll show you who the Chrono Cross is. Ow.
Hey, Martini Dog. How's it going?
Throw fireballs at him.
I heard her dogs barking in the music.
I don't know. Alright, it's your turn, child. Ow.
Martini Dog was in the chorus track. There you go.
Nice. Use Fireball. Still kicking, are ya? Oh, now he's not. New level. Hot dang. We've got a bone axe.
I'm guessing you know what to do here with her, right?
I do. Sir Karsh,
Okay.
I say we shake it on out of here so that we can live to fight another day. These aren't no ordinary brats we're dealing with.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Team Condiment's shaking it. As for you, Missy, we won't forget this. Oh, I'm so scared.
King Condiment.
I'll be happy to take you on any time. Think I'll lose to scum like you? Ha! I've suddenly become JFK instead of Australian.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
And then it flips over. You alright, mate? Yeah, I'm good. Serge. Your name's Serge, ain't it? Oh, me? My name's... Kid.
JFK actually perfect for Kid to the age.
No, because she's Australian. Call me Kid. Nice to meet you. You're just gonna stand by and watch those blokes gang up on you like that? It just pissed me the bloody hell off. Wish I could have been on him some more. But why was that mob after you? Because I'm dead. What do you mean? I'll kick your ass so hard you'll kiss the moons. I would like a party platter. Oh, forget it. I can just go JFK. Hey, Serge, how about you and me team up for a little while? That Kosh fella ain't gonna leave you alone, that's for sure. And to tell you the truth, I'm new to these islands. It's pretty lonely traveling around here on my own. So, how about it, Serge? Maybe it was fate that we meet up like this? Negative. Hang on. Are you telling me you're gonna refuse the company of a lonely, vulnerable, sweet little girl? With the voice of JFK? Yeah, she's lost and immediately gets into a fight. You sure there, mate? You might live to regret it, you know. No, thank you. She's... Well, have it your way, mate.
The threads of fate have been severed. Now live in this doom world that you have created.
No, I'm good. I've got a dog, kid. I'll be heading up north to a town called Termina. It'll be getting pretty dark soon. I suggest you go find a place to check out for the night. Don't want you to become heck round bait now. Here.
A little slower, and it's almost Team 4-star Grand Elder Guru.
He's a little more throaty. I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
I drank all the water. How do you think I got so fat?
That was terrible. They should be kind to animals. Oh, Postal. Alright then. Rise and shine, everyone. A new day awaits. Glad I found you here, though. Serge, right? Kinda feels odd calling you that. You know, I've been thinking. Maybe you had some kind of accident and hit your head, and that's why your memory is all messed up. You're really someone else, but you think you're the Serge who died 10 years ago. I want to help you. I can't just leave you alone like this. And you don't seem like such a bad person, either. You're planning on going to Termina, then. Alright, then let me join you. We all sleep standing up. We're like horses that way. I have some errands to run over there anyway. And to tell you the truth, it feels like I've always known you. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Well, that's that. Shall we get going? Lena joined your party. Okay, let's head to Termina. And now you can get Mojo. Post your shoe. Full speed ahead. What is it with women in JRPG just joining your party without asking? We gain the power of Spoon! Yeah. What, you again? Give me a break, man. What do you want from me? I told you, I don't know any Serge or Marge.
I don't know Marge. I don't know Sarge. That would have been a better name, actually.
I misread his name as Sergey for a very long time. Because I knew someone who spelled Sergey that way. Elements. Allocate. Oh my goodness. We need to purchase some elements here. Give me your bullshit. Just a second. Like 5 of those. 2 of those. Let's see. I think having like 1 for each person is a good idea. Cure. Yeah.
Small, quaint ocean village selling military-grade weapons. Those are fishing accessories.
Technically, what this lady is selling are oars, because that's what the swallows are, is their oars. And she's also selling spatulas. So don't worry about it. And then, of course, the armor is just, you know, you just need that.
Fishing accessories.
Have you seen the size of some fish? You probably want some. Helmet.
Spatula CA20?
Yeah, it's a large spoon made from bone. Good for smacking children's bottoms, too. No, that's child abuse.
But what's a CA20?
Calcium, because it's made of bone.
Oh.
I guess.
Element 20 calcium. Yep, okay.
Alright. Aqua Beam! Cure! Fireball! Cure! Goes there! Aqua Beam!
Oh, hey, random question for you, chat. Would anyone be down for GeoGuessr time?
I would love to do GeoGuessr. Like, that sounds like a good time to me, personally. We'll put a second cure on you, just in case. And then one of these, just because. Explain what GeoGuessr is for our fine viewing people.
Basically, it's like they put you in Google Street View anywhere in the world, and you have to guess where in the world they put you. And the closer your guess is geographically, to where they put you, the more points you get.
In the old days, many of my friends and fellow believers would come here to worship. It was quite lively, particularly during festival seasons. How I miss those days. Years
You gonna
ago,
get Mojo?
these falls were considered holy places. Oh yeah, Mojo!
This dude's giving a spiel, and you're like, oh, wait, forgot the straw man.
By the way, Mojo will, in fact, not be Mojo. He will be referred to by his Japanese name, which I will, I will give you all shortly. Just once we get him. God damn you, controller. Hello there, just finished praying. Oh yeah, right. Oh my god, shut up. We've done this already. Can you feel the love and affection oozing from it? Yeah, whatever. Have a tooth, buddy. We've done this already, so... speed through. There's only one me. You are not me. Thou art I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I come. Boogum! Hold on a second, them. Egum bokum. Love is always in the air. It's just that no one notices. Mojo! I am Mojo, and I bring good fortune. Boogum! This can't be happening. How in the... I sense some kind of purpose. Seems like fun, so I will join you. Wait a second.
You're my idol.
There's nothing droll about me, just a word of advice. Stop running and come face to face with your life. Yeah. A messenger of love and courage, I am. I am lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. Mojo joined your party. But as I said, this is not Mojo. He has another name. And in Japan, it's not Lojo. It's not Lujo either. Oh my god. He's not Luco. His name is... Uh-oh. His name is Lucky Dan! Posho, we love you, we do. But we need Lucky Dan to have a moment in the spotlight. Was the decision I made 10 years ago wrong? So then what I've been doing for the past 10 years. Getting vibe checked by your own shrine idol. I think that people don't understand that vibe check involves violently striking someone.
Well, that makes it even better. Imagine it's like your mini Jesus jumped off the cross, slapped you, and said, you know, get your fucking life together, man.
Yes, true enough, true enough. You know what?
And then left with the people who broke into your basement.
Give me a couple more elements here. But yeah, Medizin is right. Like, this, in most games, this would be the weirdest party member. But this is barely top 10.
That sounds biblically accurate.
Just a bit. Come again. Okay. Mojo. We'll just auto-allocate everything for Lucky Dan here. Wait, no. There is zero reason that you need to have tablets on. Okay, so we were up here for a second. Let me just continue the Divine Dragon Falls looky-loo. So here's a question for you. Why are the beast people always called demi-humans? We can't let you in until our investigation is complete. Captain, find anything yet? Alright then. Like... And why is, like, a cross between a human and an elf, a half-elf, and a half-orc? Why aren't those demi-humans? Because they're half-human. I know for a fact we don't want to go in there. That'll kill us. South Fossil Valley. Our excavation is nearly complete. Just stick to the low path and make your way through. We still have some of our men working on the high ground, so don't interfere with their work. Understood.
They have the high ground.
It's over. Real-life humans are super anthrocentric, that's true. Puppy dogs! Ow. Anger! Oh, okay then. I'm just gonna throw a magma bomb at everybody. Sick of... Ow. Lucky Dan, we need you. It's Bubba Dingo B. Kill it. Smack it. Stab it. Kick it. Use Aqua Beam, Lucky Dan. He wiggles his hips. Anger. Strengthen. Lena, your turn. Hit it with a spoon. Hit it with a spoon again. Continue to hit it with a spoon. Oh, you kicked it that time. Alright then. Anger! Aqua Beam! Excellent. Everything went super well. Thank you, Lucky Dan.
Why was he called Lucky Dan?
Because Japan.
That's not an answer.
We're investigating a supernatural phenomenon. It's off limits to the, hey, are you the exorcist we sent for?
Sure.
Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, great. I thought you'd be a little older. Please make your way up the rope ladder. Yeah, he's a good luck charm, so that's why he's Lucky Dan. Ooh, howling. Are you the exorcist? You're younger than I expected. Did you hear that howling sound from down yonder? All we want you to do is stop the noise. I don't believe in ghosts, but go do what you have to do.
Stop the wind.
They say there's a ghost in Arnie Village, and now this mysterious howling. Why must we conduct such strange investigations? I hope it's not some kind of omen. No one's been down there yet. There might be a monster that'll bite your head off. Why am I in charge here? It's only my first day on the job. And he's only 10 days from retirement. Don't go down there. I'm the one that's got to get it from the boss if I let anyone down there. Plus, I really think there's a monster down below. Surprise combat!
What the?
It's a Drongo!
Drongo.
It's a Drongo, isn't it?
Hot dog.
Yeah, it's a hot dog. Magma Bomb! Squark! Lucky Dan! Kick it! Spin it! Bop it! Oh no, heck! Oh no, Lucky Dan's gonna die.
God.
That's a violent bird. Aqua Beam. Squark. Oh no! Everyone look at the top right-hand corner. It's France! We gotta get rid of it.
That's the left there.
Yeah, that was left. You're right.
No,
Going
left.
Squark. I swear to God.
D.
Good thing I hit defend.
Beat. Still dead.
Still dead. Alright, Surge. I'm gonna use Uplift. Squark. Oh, here it comes. Ah, sucks to be you. I'm also white innate. You've only made me more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Aqua Beam! Everything went better than expected.
Did the dead get there's no experience, so yeah, never mind.
They won't get any mini levels, but I didn't anyways, so... Elements. And now we use the tablets. Excellent. Some pretty flowers.
What the
Nyek, nyek, nyek. Looks like I'm causing quite a stir. I've been waiting forever for someone like you. Yeah, I know. You and I are both dead, eh? I don't know how I ended up like this. I don't have a body, and I don't remember a thing. You understand what I'm going through, don't ya? But I have a feeling everything will come back to me once I find my body parts. So how about it? Will you help me find my body? Sure. Nyek, nyek, nyek. Yeah, I'm heavier than I looked, but I hope you don't mind. And don't swing me around too much. I'll start feeling nauseous. Received heavy skull.
Please tell me he's a weapon.
He's a party member.
Well, yeah, I got that from the portrait, but I was also hoping it was a weapon.
No, he's just a key item.
Don't swing me around too much. Oh God!
Yeah.
Motherfucker was a motherfucker.
Skulls are not supposed to jump around. You must have used some kind of supernatural trick. We'll take care of the rest, so be on your way. Just send your invoice to Viper Manor. Thank you. Glad that was taken care of. I wonder how Sir Karsh's doing. You know, with the Isle of the Damned incident and all. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
How does a skeleton get nauseous?
You got me worried sick. Yeah, I'm still gonna go down there. I'm warning you. Ah, yes. Are we prepared to die again? Because I'm stealing this egg.
Yoink.
Yeah, no, we'll kill it. Don't worry about it.
Except there's 3 of them. Nope.
No, just the one. Lucky Dan, give me strength.
It's harder, damn you.
Keep dancing. Squark. I think whenever it squarks, it's going to attack whoever hit it last. Oh, here it comes. Oh no, we're okay.
Nope.
Just barely not okay. It's okay. She's innate blue. Squark. We may be about to die. Here we go. I'm just gonna cheat real fast. Don't worry about it.
Sorry?
I just cheated. Dancing with his butt. He missed!
You can run from every fight in the game, including most boss fights.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Bye, Surge.
That lagged out hard.
Yeah, it did. Achievement unlocked. Tactical retreat. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's going after us. Oh, hey, Salt and Pepper. Shake it. We can't just shake it on back to the manor like this. We failed in our mission. That was awfully awful back there, Pepper. I want a rematch. But by the way, do you remember what kind of outfit he was shaking? Just something justly like that, Pepper. Oh, and Dodo's in the background. Oh, you remember, so he looked like that, huh? Actually, it is him, Pepper. So you sure about that? Wonderfully wonderful timing, Pepper. Let's shake it. We're really gonna shake it to you this time. Alright. I made sure to bring a black element. We'll shake it up and attack him with it. Affirmatively affirmative. Lena, do me a favor. Oh, dearie dear. That was no black attack element used just now. It was a black element to make your foe more susceptible to attacks of the opposite color attribute. White, wasn't it? I'm afraid you're right. How terribly terrible. You did bring a white attack element with you, didn't you? If you didn't bring one, you're more stupid than I thought. How awfully awful. I'm afraid I didn't, Pepper. Time to cure. So yeah, you can now see that Surge is both innate white and innate black. Silver! Hello.
Hey, Silver.
I mean, it's just salt and pepper. They will not be an issue.
Until they are.
They're never an issue.
I know.
Aqua
I was trying to
Beam.
build sense.
I don't think you can do that with this music going on in the background.
Like Gilgamesh.
Pepper Box.
I mean, Greg.
Oh yeah, dynamic camera. Stab him with your nail. He keeps on dancing with his booty. Lena. Kill. You have failed me, Lena. I took care of everything. Reach a new growth level. HP plus. Ooh. Max healing without using consumables. There we go. Obtained Electro Jolt and Uplift. Nice. Retreat. Let's shake it on out of here. How you doing today, Silver? Look at Mojo. Termina. Sorry, I'm totally out of bellflowers. There's a big ruckus down in Fossil Valley. Men from the Dragoons were setting up roadblocks in the valley. I'll get some in a few days, so come back then. You have my sincerest apologies. I understand we are here to protect you as a Acacia Dragoons. Those knights should be done with their work shortly. Well, that's alright. I can get my flowers from other places, too. Never mind that. I haven't seen Karsh around lately. How is he doing? Well, he said he was going ghost hunting down south. I'm just a private, so I do not know for certain, but I heard a rumor that Lord Viper ordered him to go. A ghost? Now that is something. I just hope it's not a sign of a coming disaster.
Yeah, I think he got the bellflower.
I did get the bellflower. If you ever see him, give him my regards. I'll do that, and I will be back too. The good news about that, Kato, is that you gotta play through the game at least twice. To, like, who was that? That's Dear Sweet Glenn. Yeah, you gotta play through the game twice, at the very least, to get 2 different sets of party members. Autosave. Oh yeah, I don't think I can swap out yet. That's fine. Yeah, tons of stuff carries over to New Game Plus, so the fun of it was trying to figure out how to make things going. God, you're slow. You're making wait forever, making a lovely lady like... Ah, so that's it. I get it. This Sheila over here is your sweetie, eh? I'm right, ain't I? No need to be shy. I'm not so bold as to break up lovers' tender moments. I'm understanding. I'll wait till your little date's over. Well then, have a bloody good time. I kind of hate the fact that she's become JFK, but I'm kind of loving that too. Like, it just happened, and now I can't make it unhappen. I'm okay with it. Hey, I need to buy some stuff. Hey Lena, long time no see, how are you? Since when did you have a boyfriend? It's not fair to keep me out of the loop. It's nothing like that, he's my cousin. Isn't that right, Serge?
Nope.
Am I supposed to say no?
No, I'm just being funny. I don't know what you have to say. Should I look it up?
I kind of want to know.
Alright, scrolling.
And while he's scrolling, I'm gonna have a bite of my delicious muffin. Talk amongst yourselves. A chickpea is neither a chick nor a pea. Discuss.
Upon entry into town, there'll be a brief dialogue between Glenn and a flower lady. She's... yeah, okay. Exit the shop and go east twice to the next area to see it. It doesn't even bring this person up.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. Aw.
It was too late. Cousin, eh? How about we leave Lena here and you and I go on a date? Lisa, stop that. Before I forget, this is for you. Mom told me to say hi. Well, thank you. Thank your mom for me. How can I help you today? Don't expect any deals just because we're friends. Buy a heal. Buy like 5 of those. I kind of like the idea of having like 1 for each person in the party of most things, just in case. Oops, all out of money. That's fine. Well, it isn't Lena. What a pleasant surprise. The little girl I knew is all grown up now, and what's this? Have you come to show your boyfriend off? You're so silly. Mojo here is my boyfriend. I mean, Lucky Dan. Yes, he's a straw man. Just the other day, I went on my usual trip to the Shadow Forest to gather wild plants. Believe it or not, I found a rare blue-tip mushroom. How about that? You envy me. I do envy you. I thought so. To begin with, this mushroom only sprouts one day out of the year. I'm going to tell you a big secret. Deep inside the forest, there's a very large tree. This tree has a big hole in it. This hole leads to an underground waterway. It's the perfect place for rare mushrooms to grow. If you go deeper into the waterway, you'll end up in Master Viper's manor. Does that surprise you? Master Viper must also gather mushrooms in his spare time. He's a truly great man, and Master Viper understands how to appreciate good mushrooms. What a wonderful lord he is.
Ig.
Yo.
I'm gonna link you something.
Okay, then. Uh-oh. Music stops.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. What pose would you call what Lucky Dan was doing there? Like, that's not a T pose. That's like an X pose, right? Master Viper here to polish your statue again. Yes, who might you be? Grandma, there are travelers passing through. My, so sorry. My eyes have become really weak in my old age. I thought that my grandson had come back. My grandson was such a cute boy. He was really plump and cheerful and loved to make people laugh. That's why when the boy joined the circus and became a clown. The first few years he wrote letters to me almost daily. He always said how gratifying the work was, although very challenging. One day his letters suddenly stopped coming. I haven't heard from him since. I hope he wasn't in an accident or something. I just pray that I might see his cheerful face once more before the heavens come to claim my soul. Oh, sorry, Kato. Like, where he's standing right now is an A pose, but if you stand around for a little bit, he'll just be like, stand on one leg. You can't wait for the clown party, member. Unfortunately, you will have to. Welcome! This here is the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. We carry only the best goods. Come take a look. I have no copper. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Do you have any iron with you? We've been out for the longest time. We could make stronger items if only we had iron. There's no show if you got business, take it to the counter. Don't tell me you want to apprentice under Master Zappa. Shoot, beat it! Master ain't gonna take any other apprentice besides me. Hey, Zappa. Jay, voice Zappa.
No.
Ah, how many times do I have to say it? Dinner let the customers back here. How many years have you been me wife? What's a big ape like you doing worrying about trivial stuff? Don't you be complaining up a storm over one or two customers coming to talk to you. There's not one or two, there's three. You'll never ken the delicate heart of a craftsman like yours truly. I didn't expect a layman like you to ken what I'm saying, but the art of smithing may seem like only physical labor, but it requires far more mental prowess. Every time the hammer strikes, a wee bit of my soul goes with it. Yes, what I'm saying is, your soul is what makes the sword. So if you're standing there yapping and distracting me, I cannot focus my soul into the steel. Do you can? If so, then get going. Now, why can you not leave me be? This sword is no good now. Time to start over. Chrono Cross is an unreasonably pretty game. It looks super good on a CRT. I love boats, but I can't become a sailor because I get seasick. That's why I decided to become a ship craftsman. Build the most fastest and awesomest boat ever made. So my first step is to watch all the boats here for research. Research and research. And I'm smart. Out of all the boats I've seen, that boat at the dock is the best and fastest of them all. I wish I could build one like it. Good for you, kiddo. So, we have a branching point. Because there are 3 mutually exclusive party members. Hey there. Are you the young master's friend, or did you want to see Master Go? Master Go is presently away, but he'll be back shortly. I'm sure. Profiteer purse. You give me that? Do you want Magic Man, Guitar Man, or Hero Man? I will warn you all. Hero Man is fake French, and so I don't like him. Bother! That's not it. Something is missing. I believe I'm on the right track, however. What's your opinion? I think it's good. You really think so? Why, thank you. But I still need to hone my skills a little more. Yeah, you gotta play through the game at least 3 times to get every single character available. Father, when did you come home? Just came back a moment ago. The ship docked ahead of schedule. How have you been? After a short break, I shall be on my way again. Oh, Father. Off on another business trip? That's right. It's another important business opportunity. I shall be gone for a while again. Why don't you paint less and start studying accounting for a change? You'll never make a living off painting. If there's anything you need, tell the maid. She shall get you some money. Well, I'm off. I also like Magic Man. Father had promised to go see the festival with me, but then he doesn't really care about the promises he makes. Oh, poor Van. Bye, Erwin. Have a good one. I solved your riddles, Magic Man. Hey, there you go. Lately, I cannot sleep well at night. I can't help but be afraid that the magical dreamers are coming to steal my treasure. Radical dreamers. Ever since my wife passed away, examining my treasure collection has been my most enjoyable pastime. But now that I have everything I ever wanted, sometimes begin to wonder, what is the meaning of my life? Have I been able to accomplish anything meaningful? Of course, I've never stopped working diligently. I've even earned myself this nice house and a good maid to keep it tidy. But I've also wondered if I've lost something very dear to me. For now, all I can do is just keep holding on to my treasures. Now the thing is I took the Magic Man with me on my other file. So I'm slightly tempted to go with one of the other 2. But since Jay is here, let's get some input. Well, Jay in the chat, I guess. Hi chat, you're all here.
I went with Magic Man when I played, so. But I knew who Magic Man was.
Yeah. Swordsmanship is as beautiful as a rose.
Canonically, he isn't.
Except now, canonically, he might be. Thanks to
from no to maybe.
Yeah, no, it was. Silver says due to Guitar Man. We might do to Guitar Man. The oh god, does it say Rogue or Rouge? I can't read anymore.
It's a rouge ambition hidden beneath its beauty.
These words fit moi perfectly. Though, pardon me, monsieur, moi forgot to introduce myself. Fuck you. Mon name is Pierre. I am renting this room from Monsieur Zappa. I have lost mon precious medal of heroism. I am on my way to see this General Vapor, but without it, I will certainly be turned away at the gate. Sacred blue, what is a hero like
Jesus
moi
Christ.
to do?
Iggy. I know it's fake French, but Jesus Christ, that hurts.
Exactly. Yeah. Your party members that you got previously, you will be able to reobtain later on into the game. Although these two are brothers, they're always fighting over something. Mr. Dario and Glenn used to live here peacefully. Yeah, whatever. Brothers are fighting. Anyway, I gave him that awful voice because we're not going to use him. Viper churros. I don't care.
There are 45 recruitable characters.
So here is Magic Man. My name is Guile. I'm having a certain bet with the fortune teller by the bridge. If I can bring the item of proof from within the manor within a week, I shall win. But if I cannot, I shall lose. But as there is a trick behind any mysterious magic, there is no such thing as an impregnable fortress in this world. A toast to my coming victory. So that's Magus. It's Magus, who originally was, like, in Radical Dreamers, absolutely Magus, and then they dropped that because they couldn't get his storyline to fit in nicely here. And then with the DS remake, it's just Magus with total amnesia.
Oh, right, you say it that way?
Magus instead of Magus. The problem with saying Magus is that's a noun and not a name.
I always pronounce it Magus because that's how I heard it pronounced in Gargoyles.
Yeah, like that's like going up to someone and saying, "Yeah, my name is Wizard."
How did you say it, Silver?
Magus. Oh, that's weird.
Also, Silver, if you want to join us in voice again, you're more than welcome to. I can give Iggy the stuff to build your head.
Yeah. Magus, 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 Magus. The four possible pronunciations. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the GIF attacked.
Here you go, Iggy.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Okay. Hang on a second. I gotta
Readying
slap
the
some
popsicle.
stuff in here.
That's all right.
So, 1 second here.
I have to mute you. That's right. I forgot I have to mute stream. I was gonna drive myself crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of awful. New media, browser source.
Source. And then you want to make it kind of large. And then you can resize it.
You are
Yeah,
Al.
I always said Magus
Ah.
because of the Magi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That no, that makes sense.
Yeah, Magus becomes Magi in plural.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not right.
No, that's a blue square. I am much more round.
CSS. Where am I supposed to put this CSS?
In the big square box under at the bottom of properties.
Copy. All right. Sorry, folks. Silver. Properties. Oh, there it is.
There he is.
Oh! That doesn't seem quite right. That...
Nope. Something is weird with your CSS. That happened the other time too.
Yeah, you want to change the height and width to something big and then kind of go from there.
And
Okay.
shrink it.
I see. Properties like 9, like 2000.
I just made 1920 by 1080.
Yeah, that works too. 1080. 1920 by 1080. Daha!
Work.
It works.
And then just like throw me behind Jay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ta-da! And now we lock Silver. And now he
So
can't escape.
You probably should put Jay over me in the hierarchy. There we go.
Yeah, you don't worry, I got it.
Okay.
All right then. Perfect. Here we go
Hello.
again. Hello, welcome, Silver.
Good to be here.
Glad to see ya. In all your melting popsicle glory. It was my first time visiting Termina, so I was wandering around town promoting the band. Lively town, food's great. All in all, pretty nice place. Concert success seems almost guaranteed, but just between us, the main star Nicky is missing. Have you seen him around? We found him in a daze quite a few times lately. Like he was here in body, but not in spirit. Without him, we're pretty stuck. We can't even start rehearsing for the show. Mickey's supposed to be back from searching, but... Hi, twins. I'm you, and she's me. Me and you. We're just
Who's on
stage support for
first?
Nicky. I don't know. Third base. They're gonna take the lead. When will such a day come? You know, I don't actually know how we're supposed to find Nicky or Mickey or whoever.
Mickey, I don't remember.
I'm gonna be Nicky's honey bun. Make lots of mud pies for him to eat. This area's off limits. All non-staff members keep out. Couldn't have left for another girl. How could you? How awful of you, Nicky. This is why parasocial relationships are bad.
True facts.
Well, I know what we gotta do first. And what we have to do first is talk to this guy who's polishing a statue.
Oh, right.
All right, all squeaky clean. It's got to be extra clean for the coming festivities. Have you folks come to see the Viper Festival? Termina is peaceful thanks to the watchful eye of Master Viper. At times warm, at times strict, Master Viper watches over us always. That being said, the real Master Viper resides in his manor, along with his Acacia Dragoons. It's actually taller than his statue. It's weird. Yeah,
Is he?
No, he's not. I was shitposting.
Okay.
I was invited to the manor a while back. It's a magnificent place. If there is heaven on earth, that would be it. The manor is beautiful, and its design incorporates the surrounding terrain to its advantage, making it an impenetrable fortress. On top of that, there are powerful soldiers standing guard in front of the main gates who can destroy any monster with just one blow. Well, an upright citizen like myself might be invited to the manor's garden party, but not so for you folks. One of you is literally stabbed through the chest with a giant nail. The most
Yeah,
you will
but
get...
that's the custom at the time.
Probably. The Viper Festival is kind of weird, if you think about it. A whole festival for one specific person. I mean, it's no stranger than Macy's Day. A big parade for a store.
True.
Alright, that's settled. We've got to sneak into Viper Manor. You gotta find out what the Casey Dragoons are up to, right? And why that Kosh bloke was trying to capture you. I've got some business there as well, so I'll go along with you. How about it, Serge? Yes. It's the obvious choice, right? According to Grandpa here, this Viper Manor's a bloody big place, which also means it'll be easy to break into. There's gotta be more than one way in. If we don't plan this right, it'll cost us our lives. Oh yeah, Serge, I'll leave this in your hands, just in case. It's a teleporter. It's a really handy gadget. It allows you to exchange party members from afar. I hate explaining details. Figure the fuck out. Read the manual. Kid joined your party.
And is promptly not put in the party.
Actually, she is because she can steal.
That's true.
Like, that's based. Also, Surge here, absolutely dripping with maidens.
Oh yeah, he's got so many maidens. White Mask of R doesn't know what to say.
Because he never says anything. Elements. Hang on, I gotta make sure I steal some.
I do also love that they just introduced that, hey, there's personal teleportation in this world. Even though nothing in this world actually makes you think that they would have it.
How about Chrono Trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Chrono Trigger, guess what happens? There's a teleporter, and that was like 10 years ago.
True.
Remove all. Gimme. Yeah, fuck it, let's just unequip all elements. Alright, let's just autofill everything and then we'll see what we want to do. I always hate whenever they give me tablets. Get out of here with that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Oops. No, I want this one. You're gonna want at least one of these. I don't know if they have, like, same type attack bonuses.
I believe that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that the innate power, or the innate element will power up those abilities.
That's fair enough.
Meta probably knows better than me, but...
This is possible. Poshul, how you doing? You got bone? Get rid of that.
I love Poshul. I love them. They're so good.
She's kind of great, yeah. Did I give you anything? I didn't give you anything. Good. No, not that one.
Yeah, okay. It does have stab. That's what I remembered, but I haven't played this game since it came out, so it's been a hot minute.
Certainly has been one hot minute. Yahoo!
All right, boat boy.
Hello there, come and see for yourself. This is the prize of all prizes, a rare catch, a live mermaid. This is what you call a real treasure, remember that, kids. Unfortunately, this one isn't for sale. She is one of my most valuable items. Ta-da! So what do you think? This isn't some stuffed animal or anything, she's really alive. Her pure clear skin, like is made from crystal, her gem-like eyes, she's the ultimate collector's item. Nature's creations are indeed great, such a beautiful thing. Is it really alive? Come on, look over this way. Oh, how beautiful she is. Bap. Ouch, yow. Hey you, you think this is really fun? How would Cha feel if you were trapped in a tank like this, being stared at every day, eh? It's Korcha, run! Korcha, not you again. Don't go bothering my customers. This is no place for the likes of you, just leave. Cha, shut up. What customers? You're selling a bunch of bull. Why didn't you keep the tank uncovered when I showed up? Hey everybody, this shop is full of baloney. Shut your mouth, don't you say such ridiculous things. Go back to your demi-human friends. Hey, I won't take that from a sleazebag like you. Hey you guys, you're not from around here, eh? Don't you wander around too much, or you're gonna get burned. Just watch your back.
I could never tell back in the day that that was a mermaid. It was so small on my screen that I was like, maybe there's a thing? I don't know, it looks like water.
I mean, I think that's probably the point, is you're supposed to not be able to tell. Korcha, furry ally, confirmed.
Yep.
What business brings you here? There are only shrines here. You're sitting to serve the resting place of the brave. This is no place for outsiders to roam. I don't mean to be harsh, but you have no business here. Leave now. Come on, shut up. So she was out of flowers. That's unfortunate. Then let us pray without any flowers for today. Hmm? I know you got flowers. I can smell them on you. Is it a bellflower you have there? Would you be so kind as to give it to us? We need a bellflower for our prayer. Give it for free. For free? Are you sure? I thank you deeply. Please, let me offer you my gratitude as well. The souls that rest beneath this sword love this flower in life, and that's why we always bring someone we pray here. Dario, here's a bellflower that you used to love so much. Soon the flower sheaths shall sprout, grow leaves, and bloom flowers everywhere. And we shall age another year, while you shall remain the same in memory. Father, brother. It is such a mystery. This sword never rusts, even when left in the rain. It seems as if the souls of its masters live within it. Do you not think so, Glenn? Yes. I have engraved in my memory the lives of my father and brother who had wielded the sacred sword Einlanzer, which is German for one Lanzer.
Not the dreaded one Lancer.
The dreaded one Lanzer. Let's hope that is true. What do you mean by that? Miss Riddell, I cannot even allow you to. Do you not think there's something odd about the Dragoons of late? Daddy's face shows such anguish, and even Karsh was saying he was sent on a ghost hunt. Miss Riddell. Everyone has been acting oddly since that beastly guest arrived at the manor. That's racist, Miss Riddell. Glenn, promise me to always keep the unclouded truth in sight. Do not be swayed by the masses. The splendor of the Einlanzer must not be tarnished. As you wish. Chuckle. Huh? Oh, forgive me. I just found it a little awkward to hear you say such words. Miss Riddell, a chill wind has risen. Shall we return to the manor? Daddy keeps talking with a strange fairy. He keeps talking about commissions and conventions. I'm worried about him. God damn it. He's bought a whole bunch of foam and, like... It's got foam and Sharpies and, like, X-Acto knives.
Made a duct tape dummy.
He used up all the duct
strange
tape.
sites bookmarked on his browser, and I don't know what to think.
Yeah, that's the problem. You never bookmark anything.
It's my computer. I will bookmark everything.
Well, no, I'm just talking about when you share the computer with someone else.
Oh.
Like when you were a teenager.
Mm.
Don't bookmark anything. That's how they get you. It was a hilarious sight. Haha, that's great. Oops, got customers. I'll get ya some big fish next time you come by. All right, Korcha. But are they really going to be big this time? You only ever catch small fry. Your boating skills are first class, but your fishing skills suck. Ah, shut up. Bye. Oh, it's you guys. You're tourists, right? The festival's a waste of time. My name's Korcha. I'm from Goldo, working as a ferryman. I can take you anywhere you like with this boat. Take money, but don't worry, it's not that much. My boating skills are quite famous around here. I guarantee a comfortable ride. Hey, you. We want to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor? What cha gonna do up in that place? You know, steal some treasure from the vaults? What?
Burn it down.
Oh, burn it down, yes.
Like you do.
Don't go snooping into your customers' privacy. Are you gonna take us there, or what? As long as you can pay me, I'll take you anywhere you want. Just that I don't know how to get to the manor. If you want to get there, bring someone who does. And that's the way that you get into the manor if you choose to go with Guile.
The Magic Man.
Magic Man. Now, fun thing about Guile, his element tech tree is inverted.
Mm-hmm.
He is
Which
very...
means he's terrible to start with, and he is amazing later on.
But even then, like, you don't need a whole lot in the very start of the game. All you need is to use his special ability, Wanda In, and it just kills everything. All the time, forever.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, I know how to get where we want to go from here, but... just don't know. Yeah, I know if we go up to the front door here, we're gonna get turned away. So let's just do that. Hi there. Identify yourself. Treasure. This is Viper Manor. Authorization is required to pass through here. Now beat it. Bye-bye.
Just beat it.
Just eat it. Eat it. Grab yourself an egg and beat it. Oh. We cannot allow you to go beyond this point. I ask that you turn back.
Well, this is the right... I think that's the right place. I just don't remember how to trigger it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we gotta talk to someone else first. Jay!
Probably.
Cheat for me.
Yes.
Use your encyclopedic knowledge.
Allow the knowledge of the universe to flow through you.
You can see the cosmos.
And taste it. Taste it, Gordon. taste it.
One of the
I'm
basic.
guessing. My guess is that you go back and you go back to where Nikki was supposed to be at the boat. Now that you did those other cutscenes, and I think there'll be more.
You know what? That's probably what it is.
One of the basic pieces of furniture, a chair, is a type of seat. Its primary features are two pieces of a durable material attached to the back and seat to one another at 90 degrees or slightly greater angle.
You want to know what my favorite thing is about that joke from the Half-Life VR thing? And they said this in the commentary, but I guess that the chair description that that Holly had memorized was no longer the Wikipedia article for chair. So when they had to actually create, oh, yep, there's person.
Yeah. Oh my god. What are you wearing on your tits? Did you just like shove them
Bustier.
through like a cardboard like? Oh my god. They were a nice garden place that couldn't get in. Creepy woods. Anyways, as you were saying.
Yeah, so I guess that when they were trying to make the overlay where it had the Wikipedia article, they had to go use the Wayback Machine to go find the older version of the Wikipedia article that Holly had memorized to scroll across the screen.
That's funny.
Excellent.
Whose path are you taking, Iggy?
We're going Nikki.
Okay.
I think we did it. Now I think we can go there.
Yeah.
I had a crush on
Leave-
that dude that just walked in that door when I was a child.
Oh yeah. With the red pants,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep,
Yeah, I think I did too.
he was hot.
No, some basic
Yeah,
crushes.
This is Cigar Chigon now.
Oh yeah. Aha!
Ooh,
Little slow there.
Gotta clean the CD reader.
Yeah, this definitely runs a lot better on my Switch.
what are you playing it on?
This is the Steam version.
Oh,
my
gotcha.
god.
Yeah, Iggy doesn't have a capture card.
All right.
Someday. Had to
I thought
take a
my
sip of your
capture
root
card
beer.
died the other day.
Oh no.
Root beer? What kind of root beer? It's an important question.
President's Choice 99-cent root beer.
Okay, well. Okay, I don't know that one, so I can't judge you. We are a Bark root beer household.
That's good root beer.
Good root beer.
Yeah, no, I'm a 99-cent for 2 liters root beer kind of guy myself.
That's fair. That's good.
Iggy is like 90% soda, so yeah.
Ow.
What?
No, not you. That was
The thing hit hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maiden's hand. A slap that hurts both body and soul. Bitch slap. Go.
Use double slap. It was kind of effective.
A little bit. What's most effective is just hitting things.
Yeah. Well, especially with Lena.
No, not so much with Lena, because she's more magic oriented.
Oh, I meant instead of using the maiden hand. Sorry, my bad. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hi there. Alrighty, let's see here. No, not that one. Are these green? These are green.
Yeah, they're
Alright
right.
then. Bye-bye. Ice Lance, again.
Oh, it's all blue.
It's all blue. And it will remain blue.
And this is stronger, I think, too, right? Because it's all blue?
It would be for Lena. For Kid, it would have been weaker. Like, if the dude survived, I was just gonna swap over to Lena and use whatever she had on her first level just as an instant smackdown.
Gotcha.
Arrow Saucer.
Arrow Saucer? That's a good green.
Yeah. But these enemies are green, so I'm not gonna
Right.
put any greens on. Damn. Just poke him in the tummy and he falls over.
I know. I always love that. That with his combos, it's always the 1, 2, 3, 1 with that tiny tap.
Where was I? 3. I'ma take your shit.
Did it ever bother you that the pilfer animation with her tossing the bag up and down is not synced properly?
Oh no.
Next time you see it, you're going to see it, and you will see it for the rest of your life. And I'm sorry that I put this upon you.
Why would you curse me so?
It bothered me as a child, and I've remembered it to this day. And now I'm, 30 or 40 or whatever.
I am 30 to 40 years old and I do not need this, says Master Shake.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a mood. That's me in like 2 months.
That's been me for like some years.
Yeah,
Oh, look, it's Nikki.
it's Nikki. He's just hanging out with that guy.
Oh, with the goop.
They're conducting a fine business deal. Oh, slow down.
He had to go meet his supplier.
His onion supplier?
Yeah.
Boop.
Have you never had a black market onion?
I've never had a black market onion.
You should sometime. They're delicious.
I don't know, they seem like they're kind of stretchy.
All right, you ready? You ready to notice it forever?
Here it goes, everybody.
Her hand goes down while the bag is going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I remembered it because I was trying to steal a particular item from a boss. And so I had to like watch it over and over and reset and watch it over and then reset.
So many times. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hit the green thing with the yellow thing. That'll be good. fucking Surge here, fighting with his canoe paddle.
I mean, I don't want to get hit by a canoe paddle. It hurt.
Probably. Sorry, kayak. Listen to my song. Oh, sweet sister of mine. Bum, bum, bum. Damn it, it's hopeless.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes you gotta sing a shitty song from here or there. But
Mhm.
oh,
Oh, Birdman.
Harvey Birdman. Damn it, you demons!
Racism.
Can't fend them off alone. Sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Did this remaster redo the translation?
I think it did.
I don't know what's included in this remaster.
What the hell? Can I have a turn, please?
No.
Use
Both.
watch.
Cassowary. Ah, fuck.
And then you target you target Nikki and help the bird people.
Ironically, targeting Nikki doesn't sound like a bad idea. Oh, I can't
I don't know
target
if you
Nikki.
actually can.
Nope. Whatever. Magma bomb. Hello, Mr. Redbeard. Chrono Cross is going well.
Hey, Mr. Redbeard.
Hey, Redbeard. Been a while. How have your streams been going?
Yeah. Magma bomb. And once more for good measure, Magma Bomb. What have I got? Haha, victory.
Hey, you saved Nikki.
We saved Nikki. What, can you fail?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
boy.
as soon as you start attacking the cassowaries, they stop attacking Nikki, so I don't think you can fail.
Unless you die.
True.
Oh, come on, dude.
Nikki!
Planning on playing it after Chrono Trigger. Nice.
What's with him?
I tried playing. I did play Chrono Trigger, but I fucked up at the very end with save files and save states, and we had to pull up a video of the ending.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's
There's a
you.
letter.
There's a letter. What's this?
We just got a letter.
Nice attitude, freak. We saved your life. You can at least thank us. You're off to Viper Manor, right? Take me with you. Who the bloody hell are you? Why do you know that? I think I recognize you from a Termina in a poster in Termina. What business do you have in Viper Manor? I believe my sister is in there. Your sister? I'll let you on a secret if you let me join your party. Sure. Rockin'. Nikki joined your band. I'm the rockin' bard, Nikki. How about a song? No thanks. Nah, maybe later.
I love that they don't let you say yes.
Oh, fine. What's the secret? In order to get inside Viper Manor, you have to go through the water vein further up. There's a monster block in the way. In order to move it, you have to feed one of the monsters in the forest. I wasn't quite sure how to lure one, but then I found this notebook. It says to lure the monsters with their favorite food. It's probably talking about the plant life growing in the forest. The plants are attracted to a certain aroma and emit their pollen. There's a total of 3 monsters in all, each of which has its preference in food. I'll be staying by the port in Termina. Call on me anytime. Well, that's that. Alright, let's get going. Hey, wait for me!
What about the letter and the chest and the wiggly thing?
I don't know.
I think he's blue.
He's blue. A Dabu D. Dabu Dai.
And he actually has pretty good magic, too.
Yeah, look at that. Let's give him a try for a little bit anyways.
I think his offense is higher than Lena's as well.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, true. That doesn't say very much.
Read the notebook. Use the aroma pouch. Some of the plants will be attracted to the aroma. But in my case, it defeated me.
You read way too fast.
Well, just because it's not... Angry Scapula!
Gilly!
That's right, I was always pissed off about something. I think I was angry at myself for having no talent. Everyone would just laugh at me or mock me. I hated myself. I'm sure you ain't interested. Let's get going. No, not the notebook. I want this. Aroma pouch.
What about the wiggly thing?
We have to first obtain a delicious snack for the wiggly thing.
I gotta get that pollen.
Oh my god. Sir. Here we go.
Oh, I think that's the wrong one, though. That's green.
Isn't this guy green?
No, he's blue.
I guess he is blue.
No, I guess he's kind of green.
He's turquoise. That's
I think
the
this is the
problem.
one back at the beginning, though, yeah.
The one at the beginning is red. I think if you bring the red one, something special might happen, but fuck that.
I mean, you have the 3 pollen things right here.
Yeah, but more I don't want to deal with going all the way back there. You know?
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, fuck it. Do it for the vine. He says,
What's
screaming.
The bouncy thing?
That's the pollen.
The bouncy thing? That's the aroma.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There's red. Alright, we're just gonna do a little cheaty thing.
Oh, that was the green one right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna get into any random battles.
Cheesing it.
Just a little cheaty. It's okay. Experience points don't matter. Because they don't exist.
Right.
Pretty
He's
sure.
right there, isn't he?
Yeah, but we gotta draw him over, and we don't want him to eat it. Oh no! Yeah, that's the thing is we don't want him to actually eat it. So, we gotta keep moving. Oh no, he's going back! Sir! Sir, please. Oh no, he ate it!
Oh, he ate it.
He's gonna keep going. What's going on here?
I don't know. He's just vibing. He's just vibing.
He's vibing.
Yeah, he's vibing.
I mean, we got one guy, he's vibing, and the other guy just like something else entirely.
Forgot that they can eat them. I don't think you have to open the aroma pouch. I just think, yeah, you have to just click on it now that you have the aroma pouch.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, he's still there.
He's vibing here now. That's cool. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in coming this? Oh my god!
Immediately.
He's on to you.
Can anyone in this stream fault them for eating the food immediately?
It's true.
I can. I'm the one playing the goddamn game.
Yeah, well, me and Jay are just sitting here like, yeah, I get it.
You coming? I mean, I get it too, but at the same time, fuck this guy. Come on. Oops, you're gonna start turning around, aren't you? He's lost interest.
Now that
No.
I cannot relate to. Oh, he's gonna eat it. Totally was gonna eat it.
He ate it.
He ate it. Are you just gonna... You're gonna wiggle woo in the right spot? Not quite. This is gonna be an issue.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. He's not gonna eat it.
He's full. Come on. No. Damn you. Sir, I have delicious snack.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. He's just like, I do not see it until it's immediately unable to be extracted.
Oh, well, you got him this time. You got him this time.
There is 0% chance. Haha.
Do you? Yeah. Okay.
We have to defeat this thing to get through. Oh, he's tiny!
And you get little.
Shwibble, shwibble. What? I'll give you this. Please forgive me. Got the skullduggery frame.
Oh my god. I want the Hot Topic frame.
I don't know if you'll fit in the Hot Topic frame. They don't carry...
Wow.
Ah!
They don't carry large clothes. No, you're correct.
Salt and pepper. This path leads to Viper Manor. Why? I don't know why I've become JFK. Whatever your business may be, I cannot let you through.
You see all caps, and it is obviously just JFK.
I am Zoa, one of the 4 Devas of the Acacia Dragoons. So, your Surge, this should be interesting. I shall let you pass if you are able to defeat me. I don't know why I would let that happen. That seems like it's against, you know, my job description.
What was Gilgamesh's opening?
Let us fight like men and ladies who dress like men. It's them, those tough guys. You said you brought a shakingly awesome element with you, didn't you? I have a brilliantly brilliant element this time, Pepor. It's a new summoning element. That sure sounds good. Well, then shake a leg. Hurry up and use it on Smart Alex. A friendly affirmative. Here I go, Pepor. Golem! Nothing happened. I wonder what went wrong. I forgetfully forgot. You can't use a summoning element until all the field effect attributes are the same color. You muddlehead. Well, then hurry up and turn all the field effects the right color and try it again. But Pepor, you can't use the same element twice in the same battle. Any foolish fool knows that. Oh my god, Salt. Can you ever do anything right? Are you two clowns finished with your comedy act yet? Alright,
Zoa doesn't suffer any fools.
okay, let's start off with Nikki.
I just realized that Salt, that's his hair. I thought it was a helmet. All of these years, I thought it was a helmet.
Grand finale. great beloved guitar on forward performances end.
Hell yeah.
Let's do Bush Basher. Oh my god, that is his hair. It's just that
It
he has
is.
God.
he's just got like a coronet on.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was his helmet for the whatever 20 plus years this game's been out.
Oh yeah, headbanging. Oh, goodbye. Now, it is cute that the devs sprinkle tutorials at us like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, they're all innate yellow.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? First things first, actually. Let's get the steel off. Gimme. Give me Aussie pants. Knee pad. All right, fine.
Does he give you Aussie pants this early?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
He
Did they
has
make it so
special
Steel
eyes.
was always successful.
Oh god, no.
Oh, okay.
It'll still fuck up. God, life would be so much easier. Bushwhacker!
I kind of wish they had, since you can only use steel once per battle.
I know. And it already has, like, okay, you either get the good one or you get the not as good one.
Mm-hmm. I know. Like I said, I know that there was some battle I had to do like 100 times to try to steal something. And this was before save states. This was on my PlayStation.
Pepper box.
You can still retreat steel, but you can't still retreat steel in a boss fight. I don't think.
Yeah, you could.
Could you?
Yeah,
You
you
can
could.
run away from a boss fight?
Yeah, you can run away from most things.
Most of them.
Well, then I guess I never tried that.
All right, I'm gonna do Aqua Beam. Surge is gonna do Aqua Beam, then Nikki's gonna do the grand finale. Wait a second. Cure works too.
That's not fair. I never knew that. I just figured you can run from boss fights, so I never tried.
Oh
'Cause
no!
Every other RPG doesn't let you run from boss fights. From the top rope.
Grand finale! $23. That was kind of sucky, actually, though.
Yeah.
All right. Time for Dash and Slash.
The game ever tell you could run from boss fights?
I think at some point someone says retreat is always an option.
Oh my god, that's not enough. That just sounds like some NPC spouting platitudes.
Yeah.
Just
I
a
didn't
little
know that
bit.
either. Like,
But why would you try to run from a boss fight in a Square Enix game?
Yeah. I don't know. You just test everything out, I guess.
Oh.
New growth level. Wow. Uplift and copper glove.
Nice.
Ugh. Very well, I shall let you pass. We shall meet again. Welcome to Monolith Games. Not all RPG conventions apply.
But this was made by the JRPG people.
Who
I don't
subcontracted
know.
out? Well, not subcontracted. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, looking through this walkthrough, I was pretty close to the end when I played it back in the day.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, the end kind of comes up on you pretty quick.
Yeah, basically, with a lot of these games, it's kind of just, okay, we're about at the end of the game. Gloop. You're at about the end of the game. Here is all of the open world. Finish everything up before you fight the final boss. If you don't, sucks to be you, I guess. You miss out on the content. Let's make things a little nicer here. Yeah, sure, I'll steal from you. Give me your bullshit. You got humor. Well, at least we do have humor. God damn you, controller.
Not good humor, but it is humor.
Yeah, it's my humor.
Hey, 2 more humors.
It's a couple more humors. You found the good humor bar, and now you can beat the game.
I understood that reference.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Chrono Trigger, where it's like, congratulations, you beat the game. Now do it again.
And then you
Fi-
do it
final
from the
boss.
teleporter.
Yeah, final boss is right there. Do it now. Do it, you coward.
I remember doing that, and that felt super cool.
Yeah. It's super cool when you do it like with only Chrono, not even Marl.
Oh no, I took Marl. I had a friend who didn't know that you could take Marl. They didn't realize it triggered before that moment. And so they were like, it's so hard with just Chrono. And I'm like, you don't have to do that.
But you could.
You could.
Just to prove that you're a badass.
Usually not on your first playthrough though, unless you completely over level.
Oh yeah, no. Not like immediately after your playthrough. Just wow. That was a powerful bush basher. Not sure if I'm feeling Nicky, if I'm honest.
That's fair.
Yeah, we might just swap him out once we have the opportunity.
Bring Lena back.
Well, maybe Lena, maybe Poshel. You know, we have a great selection of people.
All right, I'm gonna eat a chip. I hope it doesn't come through on the microphone.
Okay, brace yourself for impact. Decibels coming.
Oh no, Kuma, don't watch this. You'll get spoiled.
You'll get spoiled. It's
Also,
but
hello,
hey,
my love, who I love.
Yeah. Welcome. You know, you can watch this. You can watch this guy, and he's going to smack a guitar over this guy's head. Oh no. Oh, I guess he doesn't get to watch that happen.
Goodbye, my love. I like that his comment stopped before he finished talking.
Yeah,
Because he got kicked out.
vibrating in your chair about the spoilers that you can't talk about. This is JRPG, there will be many. This is true. The good news is I watched a complete playthrough of this game, so I cannot be spoiled.
I mean,
So you guys didn't hear the chips, right?
No.
no.
Okay.
But now I want chips.
I want chips too, but I ate all my chips already.
I think I have a bag of chips in the kitchen.
I got chips with my burrito because, you know, it's a Mexican place. They just give you free chip.
Yeah,
True.
like a Chinese place gives you free rice.
Are they the good chips? Like good warm tortilla chips?
I mean, they're corn tortillas. They're way overly, like, seasoned. They put lime on them, I can tell. And they went a little overboard with the lime.
A little too much zest.
Yeah.
Yeah! Got fucking jump scared
Shit.
by the blobs.
Nothing new there.
Wow.
Sweetheart, that's called a mirror.
Excuse you.
I'm gonna find those tortilla chips that I think we have. Be right back.
Everyone's talking about snacks, and I want snacks, and I have none. And I'm pretty sure this violates the Geneva Conventions.
Hey, I'll give you a chip. I'm pushing it through the microphone. Can you get it?
Okay, oh my, ow.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. I mean, it worked out. Thank you, Silver.
I got your back.
Yeah. Magma bomb. Ah! God damn it!
Oh, no. I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna refill my water.
Okay. Hey there, chat. It's just you and me. Now we can make fun of everyone. Magma bomb. Fucking love magma bomb. It's like my favorite at this early level. Damn, that's some good level ups. How do I get up there? Yeah, whatever. We're at the bottom of a well. That means Viper Man is right above us. Hey, mate. I say we wait here till nightfall. Oh.
FMV. FMV.
FMV. Oh, cool. There's a dragon. You know, I don't remember there being 2 moons in Chrono Trigger.
I don't know if we ever saw the moons in Chrono Trigger.
That's fair enough. Stop right there.
No, wait, didn't we see it over Magus's castle?
Yeah, maybe one of them. Bushwhacker! damn, they really made Nikki look pretty.
I found tortilla chips.
Good for
Nice.
you. I want tortilla chips.
No, the improved textures on all the models is very nice.
Hello there, sir. I'ma steal your shit. Alright then. Dash and slash. Really? Alright then.
A question.
Yeah.
You know how like all of the guards for Viper are all like yellow?
Yeah.
Now, since innate like element is different from character to character, even though some characters are from the same place, does that mean that innate elements are decided by your occupation?
You know, I don't know. Or maybe he's just like super racist and only hires yellow people. That came out wrong.
That did come out a little wrong, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You mean yellow is in the element.
Yellow element. Like, if this was like Earth or whatever, then it wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, it's not.
Good job, Iggy.
Listen, sometimes I open my mouth and food goes in, sometimes I open my mouth and my foot goes in.
There's the exact spot that I made it to. I made it to the Sky Dragon boss and never made it past there.
Uplift on there. Be very quiet, we're stealing this. Turn yellow. I have inflicted you with jaundice. Your liver is now failing.
Hippity hoppity, your liver is now my property.
Well, it's pretty well used, so
You know, sometimes it's okay. I need you with this. Have at you.
Hey,
Hello. Well, welcome to the stream. Oh. You just decided to come on up and stab me in the face. Thanks, buddy. No, you're Rari. I know you would never stab me in the face.
I mean, Rari might.
Not if I didn't, like, give him a reason.
Gremlins. Rari can be gremlins.
Fair enough. I can understand gremlins. I think we can all understand gremlins.
Yeah, see? She's threatening you right now
Oh,
in
no.
chat
Oh, dear.
with a knife.
What do you have? A knife! No! Ow.
I love that clip. I love it so much.
I-
I watched it on repeat when it first came out. Just the no! Just the way that they shout.
It's pretty good. Anyway, I just cracked my knee and it hurt.
Oh no!
Feels so good, though.
Would a knife help?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry.
As a mom, I would also yell no like that. I mean, if I saw anyone running with a knife, I think I'd probably say no, just because that that's bad with any just just bad. Oh,
Oh, I saw you.
they saw me.
Hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Would you rather someone run with a knife or run with scissors?
How are they holding the scissors?
It doesn't matter, they're still running with scissors.
It does matter, and because like, if they're just regular scissors and they're safety scissors, then you know whatever. If they're fabric scissors, then just fucking stop them, because you're not using my fabric scissors on anything that isn't fabric.
I don't care for your personal well-being. Give me back my goddamn fabric scissors.
No, exactly. 100% schizzors. Oh, you know, and here's the question: Are they running with 2 scissor plushes? Therefore, they are running with scissors? Because then that's okay.
Is there a scissor plush?
There's a plush for like every single Pokemon somewhere.
Fair. Are you gonna feed the dragons?
Oh
The
god.
worst minigame in the whole game.
I mean, I'm gonna do the thing that I need to do. Oh, you used your Nana's fabric scissors on cardstock? How are you alive? That sounds like a death sentence.
I don't have fabric scissors.
Oh, you were baby.
Question still stands. How are you alive?
You can use the time
Wait.
thingy on the dragon minigame. That sounds terrible.
Wait, no, that means that you can pause time or slow down time. You could do it better.
Oh, maybe.
It means you can ace it the first time. God, cheating is so cool.
Oh,
Cheating in video games is the best.
It's so good to cheat at video games, though.
I do love cheating in video games. Oh! Get it! Get it!
Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it!
Jay,
Get outta here.
moderate!
Moderating.
It's not a cheat if it's a game mechanic. This is correct. But it's
I mean,
fun to
it's
call it
not
cheating.
a game mechanic. They call it cheating in the game.
Do they?
I think that they do. So Rory, this is a remake of a much older game, and so they added things in that you can activate to like avoid battles and slow up and speed down time.
Just to experience the game, but you know, go through things because goddamn millennials not having any attention span. What was I saying?
Yeah,
That was a joke.
I got it. I was gonna say we're all millennials, Iggy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Some more than others. Was I meant to ban that person? Was that moderation you
Yes.
wanted?
Yes.
Yes. Bots get banned. This is not my channel, but that's the rules.
Yes.
Hey, I think that uplift lined up perfectly with a square.
It did.
Yeah.
It was very, very like fulfilling. It
Mmm.
was satisfying.
Just delicious. Oh yeah, look, I can slow down time.
Oh, the Dragon minigame's gonna be so easy.
I mean, maybe.
This remaster is invalidating all of my past trauma.
I mean, that's good, right?
It is good. It is good for this generation. But man, my past trauma. Because I did it myself.
That just means you're better than I am, so don't worry about it. $29, wow.
I know, sometimes the damage that you're dealing is pretty random feeling.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can you get Surge's better weapon yet?
I didn't have any copper, so...
Oh, got ya. I think you do now. I think you just stole a copper helmet.
Yeah, but I can't leave.
Oh, fair. You mean you can't just leave after you break into the mansion?
No. Push, Basher! Oh no, I do have everything filled out. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It's okay. 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 Sorry, Nikki. You were
Not
fun.
feeling him.
Not feeling Nikki.
All right, time to use that personal teleporter.
Rari says, I
You
want to
can't-
ride the guys.
You can't teleport in this section.
Oh no! Wait, you can't?
Apparently not.
That's weird.
A little bit, but you know what? Whatever.
Huh.
This is where we play the Hell's Kitchen. Bad time noise. Wee.
Yeah. Who are you? Oh yeah, you must be the new helpers I was told about. Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
stable of friends.
You're just in time.
It is a stable of friends. A stable of evil friends.
A stable of angry, hungry friends. I'm back AVAT recently, and I can't feed the dragons. I want you to take over for me. Do you, have a key to the mana? Sure do. Wouldn't mind giving it to you if you take on this job. Do it, Surge. Will you feed them? Sure. All you have to do is feed the dragons, satisfy their hunger. Give you a nicer gift depending on how many times you feed the dragons.
100 times.
Golly gee, you better not. No one's ever been able to complete that challenge. You did hear about one legendary attempt. Man reached 99 before he suffered a heart attack. Still want to try? Of course. Fine, give it a try. 100 times? Okay, I'll be counting. Good luck to you.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a great job. Conceptually. Make it so easy. It's also gonna make it take forever. But you know what? That's okay. So I don't know. I'll go ahead and explain why this was so terrible before for chat, just because I suffered. And I doubt we're going to see it with it being slowed down like this. Essentially, the dragons, you can hold 3 bushels of food. And you have to feed them whenever they roar. And they will gradually turn more red as they roar until they stop roaring and it counts again until it's a strike against you. And you lose. Oh yeah, it is absolutely awful. I've done it. I've fed all 100 dragons without the time thingy. It's terrible.
Well, you feeding something 100 times, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's me, typically.
Yeah, exactly.
They may not have a sound cue only because I'm guessing there could be audio desync from the slowdown time mechanic.
Yeah, I'm sometimes I'm just like being like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna undo.
Yeah.
Undo the slowdown so that someone triggers. Like right now. Yeah, see, here's the bullshit, right?
Yeah, see, there's all 5 of them, and you have so little time in real time. I think you only have like 3 or 4 seconds before you fail.
Well,
in real life.
Granted, like, you can miss feeding them like 4 times total. Each individual one.
Yeah.
So, like...
Well, until one loses, yeah.
Like, so, like, if one of them is, like, you've missed on him 3 times, you have to feed that one, but someone that hasn't been, you can just, like, let him go for a minute.
Yeah.
Even in slow-mo, this is stressing me out a little bit.
I mean, it's still stressful. Yeah, this gives me nightmares. Like this legitimately. I spent so much time trying to do this. And again, yeah, you don't have to. You just get a different reward. And yeah, what Meta says is I don't even think the reward isn't super great, but like I didn't know that as a kid. I didn't have anything that told me how good the reward was.
Here we are, Slayer of Childhood Hells.
Almost there.
Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Nice. Oh no! Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Nice.
Can't,
Aw.
can't believe I missed it on the 69, though.
Oh no. You gotta make sure that one gets fed.
Yeah, this one's gotta get fed.
Oh, I don't need it. No. And you did it.
Good. Just good is all he says.
I know. He's like, oh, you did it. You did the
Golly
legendary
gee,
thing.
he succeeded. As of today, you are now officially a master dragon feeder. A job well done. Find the key in the cupboard. Take it. And here's the gift I promised. Iron Vest. That's pretty good.
I
Feeding
mean, that's
Frenchie.
really good for
Achievement
this point in the
unlocked.
game.
Yeah, come feed the dragons for me again sometime.
Now you can do it for all the other rewards, too.
I could. Casually. Iron Vest.
You got a copper helmet from someone.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And a knee pad.
And a knee pad. Okay, folks. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. Is I work in the morning, so I gotta call it here. Even though we're on such a good roll. But I wanna...
We did feed all the dragons.
We did feed all the dragons, so that's a good place to call it. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on out here. Let me get the music started up. And we couldn't do what we do without you. Big special thanks to our subscribers who are scrolling on the screen right now. If you want to support us directly, you can subscribe. You can also subscribe to our Patreon if you want to support us directly there. Make sure you're following at Team RetroFox for announcements for whenever we're going to do anything off our schedule, or if you just want to see what our schedule is in advance. And we always like to end things off with a raid here. So let's see where we can go.
It says
Shiro booth.
Shiro right now, but Shiro actually ended.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yeah,
Well,
so
let's find somebody else. I use command unraid. It's super effective. Golly gee gosh. Who should we raid?
That's a very good question.
Anyone out there got a suggestion?
I mean, it already says
Kale did.
Keelden.
Sure.
Gildan it is. If I
Oh,
spelled it
that's
right.
spelled wrong. Yeah.
Oh, cancel.
Hey, look, it's me. I'm in the subscriber list.
Yeah,
It's me.
it's you.
How do you spell their name properly?
Kealldin. It's 2 L's.
Aealldin.
Yep.
There we
That
go.
There we go. That looks like a person.
Alrighty then. Thank you, everybody.
We'll be back tomorrow with
Something.
Cat's gonna play Jupiter Hell tomorrow. Wednesday I'm doing more AD&D, and Thursday we're continuing Stellaris. So busy week. Have fun, y'all.
See you later.
Bye.
There you go. You could hit end